welcome to another episode of Cruising with Clemons. My name's Mark, Jen's behind the camera, and this week we are in Yuma, Arizona at the RV Families West Coast Family Reunion 2024. I just wanted to say thank you for being here and following our journey. Be sure to leave a comment down below and a thumbs up. It really helps us out. And if you enjoy our content, hit subscribe, because we are going on a journey to Alaska and through Canada, and you won't want to miss that.
After 2 weeks in San Diego, we are making our way to Winter Haven, California, Yuma, Arizona area for the Fulltime Families West Coast Reunion. We'll be staying at the River's Edge RV Resort in Winter Haven.
We have been members of Fulltime Families for almost 3 years now, but this was our actual first event that we attended. For the last couple of years, I've utilized their online chat platform through Facebook, and it's a great way to meet other people and find people that may be in your area.
Before all the events actually started, Mark took the boys to go get some much needed haircuts. Then they started off the rally by asking everyone to come down and take a family photo.
One of the ways we started each day was with a coffee talk, where all the adults gathered around to talk about different topics, everything from healthcare to road schooling, favorite gadgets in our RVs, upgrades that we did, and travel to places like Canada and Mexico.
All right, so they also had special gatherings where we got together each day for different types of activities, like campfire meet and greets, which was really awesome because you would either host or be hosted by someone to have a campfire and sit around and chat with everybody. So you really got to know everybody at this particular event, I felt, more than other events that we've been to. They also did a tour of homes, which is a pretty popular event at any sort of RV gathering. So we got to go through a bunch of people's cool RVs and see what they did to theirs. And then probably my favorite thing was the mom and dad's night out. So the moms went out one night and the dads watched the kids, and then the dads got to go out. So that was really awesome. Really enjoyed that. I think we enjoyed it so much that none of the guys took any photos or video. So
Full-Time Family event also gave the kids an opportunity to participate in a service project through WorldShare. And they had a great time stuffing bags with all the other kids in the group too. It was a great way for them to all get to know each other.
Each day, the kids got together to do a craft or STEM activity like this one. The other really cool special gathering was put on by one of the attendees. They did a pizza night.
This is Scott and his wife Wendy, and when they decided to become a full-time RV family, they made a goal to bake 50 pizza pies in 50 states as they travel across the U.S. Scott makes the dough fresh for each event, adds toppings, and then pops it in the uni oven for a really quick bake. If you would like to learn more about the 50 Pies family, find out Scott's recipe for pizza dough, or see if they're coming to an area near you, check out their Instagram or website below. Today, for kind of our field trip, we are visiting the Yuma Territorial Prison in Yuma, Arizona, and I've heard it's haunted and obviously has a lot of history for the area, so we are gonna check it out. Most of the families attended this awesome field trip. Each of the kids got a junior ranger book from the prison, and it was a great way for them to learn about the history while getting to enjoy their new friends as well. Here you can see that Kennedy is so afraid to go into dark places for fear that somebody might jump out at her. I think she has her dad to thank for that. So they had 6 men in each of these cells.
Dislocated from the body.
Okay, so with a gathering like this presents a whole new unique set of opportunities for these RV kids who don't usually get in a big group. And they had things like a talent night. There was an adult and kid marketplace, which was probably one of my favorite things, to see all the different things that kids made, baked, or prepared to bring to sell to the rest of the families and other kids. And then the last thing was something that was actually put on by one of the attending families, and it was a cooking contest.
Kennedy, what are you doing?
I'm in a cooking competition with other people. I am currently making chicken.
And what ingredients did you have to have in the cooking competition?
I had to have some kind of potato chip, some kind of cheese, and mayo.
So what are you making with those 3 ingredients?
Chicken tenders.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh well.
Oh, so gross.
Right now. Also,
Okay, let's see. This is what they're looking like in here. She's got them in the air fryer. How long did you have to complete your task?
I have an hour.
Okay.
To be able to like cook these and then get them done, and then I gotta make them like look really, really nice.
What are the categories?
Okay, so best looking, best tasting, and I did not hear the third one.
Okay.
But that's all I know.
Okay.
Yeah, the chicken. I used the mayonnaise to stick the So the green and the red is like from the chicken.
What kind of chips did you use?
I use like
Some of the kids got really creative. There was everything from grilled cheese sandwiches to cake and the best pickle dip that I have ever tasted. The judges were not only brave for tasting some of these dishes, but they had a hard decision to make too. The judges then gave each of the kids a little feedback on their particular dish. Then each category winner was announced. As you can see from the look on Karen's face, she was one of the winners. Yay! So what did you win?
I won best tasting.
Everything else that was going on, we also had all family events where all the family members would participate in particular events. So there was like a field day, and it was like going back to school and like having silly events to do. There was a group dinner that we all got together and had dinner, and then probably one of the funnest things was the dance.
All right, so what are our thoughts? Well, first I want to say a big shout out And thank you to the hosts of the event, which was Jen and Chris Hearn. They were amazing. It was our first event. They made us feel very welcome. They did a great job of not overdoing the schedule and giving people time to breathe. And I appreciate that so much. And yeah, I was really good.
Yeah, I still thought there was a good amount of activities, though.
Yeah.
That made the week fly by. To me, the best thing was probably just the size of the event, and that almost everybody was within the same row in the campground.
Yeah, that was really cool.
So we were all very close to each other, and so you could meet people, and then you would just continually, kind of run into them and be outside and get to talk to them and just meet people, like know more about them than we did like at Bash. Bash was so big that even if you met a person and had a good interaction with them, having a second interaction was like impossible because they were so far away, or you might not just never see them because they might not go to one of the events or something. So
yeah,
I really like that.
I will tell you that there were several people that were like working during the day. So Mark didn't get to really attend events during the day, but he wasn't alone.
Yeah.
He stepped out when as with any of these kinds of events, they tell you that, the more you participate, the more you're going to get out of it. But you don't have to participate in everything. And so take that in mind, and any kind of rally that you attend, don't feel bad if you don't make it to every little thing. It's going to be okay. But know that the more you're out there and you're meeting people, the better it's going to be when you finish up the event. I think in general, it was a really great event. The kids really had a great time, and I think because we were in one row, we felt really safe letting the kids essentially just run around. But the kids every night, and I didn't talk about this earlier, but the teenagers actually got together every night to play games, and they loved that. Another family organized a movie night, and that was like really great. So there's just so much opportunity to meet people. If you haven't attended one of these events, I highly recommend it, because if you're a family on the road and you're just getting started, or if you're like us and you've been doing it for a couple of years, this is a great way to meet those people who are truly like-minded, and who have kids that are in the same boat as you. And I think that gives, the kids a lot to talk about, because they understand what it's like to be nomadic. And it's hard to, I think, sometimes relate to kids who live in a sticks and bricks, because they get up, they go to school, or maybe they're just getting up in their homeschooling. But our kids are constantly moving, and it's nice for them to get together to meet other kids who are doing the same thing. Overall,
Yeah.
we give it 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, we'll attend next year, I think. So.
Yeah, I think we'll definitely try to attend some more. But again, overall, both of the rallies that we have attended,
really
whether
like
through
both of them,
Xscapers or Full-Time Families, have been really positive experiences. And we'll definitely do it again in the future.
All right, guys, that's all for this episode. I made the decision to stand outside where the mosquitoes are as big as birds, and that was a bad choice. So we're gonna get off.
They're not really biting me.
We'll see you next episode as I do this.
Bye. Thanks.